Good evening, basketball fans. You're looking live here at Waltonville High School. We were in the closing minute and a half of the JV contest as the Waltonville Spartans are about to take care of the Cisne Running Lions here in this JV contest. We'll have the varsity action for you and all the play-by-play. I'm Randy Olson, courtside, along with Ron Stannard, longtime basketball official. And Ron, this JV team at Waltonville has had a great season. This is their final game of the year, isn't it?
They have, Randy. They're going to win this game, and they're going to finish at 14-2, undefeated in the Midland Trail Conference. So they won the conference at the JV level. Those two losses came to Fairfield early in the season and to Oakville.
All right.
And, you know, they only played 16 games because the varsity played in a lot of tournaments and shootouts and stuff. So.
That's right. That's right. So they didn't play as many games as what they might, but again, the whole idea is to try to get the varsity team ready for postseason play, so that's why they played in so many shootouts this year. I think Waltonville participated in 6 different shootouts this year, which is more than any other school around that I know of. But
and did very well.
And did very well in those shootouts. You are exactly right. They sure did. We're down to 17 seconds left here in this JV contest. Waltonville is going to win it over the visiting Cisne Running Lions. And everybody's got to come off the bench and play, which has been great, too, in front of the hometown fans. Again, it's the final regular season game of the year, final game for the JV. The varsity, of course, will move into the regional 1 week from tonight. We'll talk more about that as we get into our pregame show for the varsity contest. But the final score here in the JV game, 77-48. Waltonville wins it over Cisne here tonight. So congratulations to the junior varsity Spartans from Waltonville. You said what, 14-2?
14-2, undefeated in the Midland Trail Conference.
Ah, that's great. It's a good season. That's a building block for the future.
Yep,
certainly. So playing a lot of young guys out there. Had some freshmen and sophomores and juniors on the court.
And a lot of them guys got some varsity experience this year too.
Yeah, they sure did.
Play on that JV team.
Yeah, they did. Well, we'll be ready to bring you varsity action here in just a moment as the Waltonville Spartans varsity team will come out here tonight for their final regular season game of the year. And then they're going to be off for 8 days, Ron, as they don't play until the regional tournament next Wednesday night.
That's a long way off, Randy, but that'll give them a chance if they got any nagging injuries and stuff to
a chance to heal up a little bit.
Yeah.
Sure will. They come into tonight's action with an overall record of 26-4. It's been a very impressive season for Coach Anthony Lowry and the Spartans. Last year they were 28-5. The year before that they were 25-7. So if you add those all together,
that's the same core group, man. That's a pretty good record.
Yeah. So the last 3 years, that core group you just spoke of is a combined record of 79 wins and 16 losses.
Yeah, they won a state championship at the grade school level, this group.
Yeah, they did in 8th grade. You and I broadcast that 8th grade championship in Class S when they were in 8th grade. That's right.
So they've carried that into high school and done pretty well.
Yes, they have. Here come the Cisne Running Lions, wearing the orange and white stripes tonight. Looking a little bit like the Illini, aren't they? The Cisne team gave Woodlawn all they wanted recently up at Cisne as Woodlawn escaped with a 2-point victory over the Cisne Running Lions recently up at Cisne as the Running Lions shot the lights out that night, you understand.
That's what happens when you put the ball in the basket.
Yeah. Cheerleaders are doing their welcome here, and the guys are going to run out right through the tunnel. Here they come. And missing from that group tonight is Gage Peterson, as he will be in street clothes tonight. He has a little bit of a tweak on his leg. I don't think it's anything serious.
Yeah, he did that in the fourth quarter, I think, Randy, up at Riverton on Saturday.
I think it's more of a precautionary thing, and they just don't want to take any chances, and I can't blame them.
Yeah, that's a good call.
It's more important to make sure you're ready for the regional than it is to play this game tonight. So I know that I know Gage wanted to play for sure. Final home game here in his high school career at Waltonville. They've actually already had their senior night, so this is really not senior night.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Because this is a rescheduled game. But, again, precautionary reasons, he will not be in uniform and playing tonight for the Waltonville Spartans. It's our understanding that Zach Hopper is going to get the start tonight for Waltonville. He's one of the seniors. So we'll wait till we get the official word and they announce the starting lineup before the game. But that's the word on the street, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, word on the street has it that it's going to be Mr. Hopper.
That's right. Okay. Well, we're glad you're with us here live on AreaSports.net. We got a lot more to talk about here in our pregame show, so we'll step aside for just a moment, and we'll be back.
Andrea Baker, the broker-owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South Penn Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV. If you like sports, delicious food, and great drinks, you're going to love JJ's Sports Bar in Mount Vernon. Whether you stop by for brunch, lunch, or dinner, JJ's has something for you, including delicious wings, a variety of burgers, and of course, top-notch service. You like drinks? They have them at JJ's, including your favorite drafts and even margarita flights. Try the burrito tacos, or maybe perhaps the nachos. How about the shrimp? They even have steaks and pasta at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, located on the west side of Mount Vernon.
And a big shout out to everybody at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill watching the game tonight on the big screen with us here. Live from Waltonville as the Waltonville Spartans entertain the Cisne Running Lions who are in town. Cisne has gotten only 6 wins on the season. However, again, they gave Woodlawn all they wanted here, Ron, a little over a week ago as Woodlawn went up there on I think that might have been on Monday night or Tuesday night, I don't know, and came away with a 74-72 victory. But, man, it was difficult as Cisne shot the lights out. So you can't take anybody for granted.
Right.
Obviously, on paper, Waltonville would be the big favorite tonight. But
well, they had a 6'4" freshman out there playing in the JV game.
Yeah.
Did pretty well.
You know, he looked pretty impressive. You're talking about Trey Bullard.
Yeah.
I saw him, too. And I tell you what, at 6'4" and a freshman, he had some nice moves out there. And honestly, he reminded me a little bit of Gage Peterson when he was a freshman.
There you go. He stepped out and hit some threes,
too.
I think.
Yeah, but he made some nice moves to the basket. Looked like he had some good footwork. And if he continues to work on his game and grow and improve, I think he's got a chance to be something special for Cisne here down the stretch. But I was impressed with that freshman. I assume we're going to see him here in the varsity game too, no doubt.
Maybe.
So let's see what he can do tonight against the varsity here at Waltonville. There are some other games involving Midland Trail Conference teams tonight, aren't there, Ron?
Yeah. You got Weber playing at they're going to Patoka. Is that right? They're playing at Patoka Odin.
Right.
And that is a conference game, and Weber needs to win that game to get a piece of the conference crown that they would share along with Waltonville and Woodlawn.
Right.
Waltonville's got to win this game tonight. Same reason.
Yeah, all 3 of the W's come in tonight with a record of 6-1 in the conference, and so they do have to hold serve and win tonight. So this will be the final, not only the final conference game of the year for Waltonville, it's the final regular season game of the year, period, for them. as they don't play again until the regional next Wednesday night at Alvarado, where they will face the winner of Christopher versus Trico in their first round game. So that's who Waltonville will play. You see the coaches and captains and officials meeting here at midcourt. You know those officials?
No, I do not. I do not.
Ah, you let me down.
Yeah. These guys move up pretty fast.
Well, and you know, the younger they are now, that you lose touch, don't you?
Yeah.
Being an older guy that's gotten out of. I said older. I didn't say old. Okay.
Right. I know all them older officials.
Yeah. Interesting matchup tonight with Woodlawn being up at Dietrich. Dietrich, of course, has had a very good season and won over 20 games, and they'll be somebody to contend with up there in that North Clay regional.
Yeah.
Next week for sure, which is going to be a hotbed regional because that also includes Lawrenceville and North Clay.
Yeah. That's 3 good teams right there.
Yeah, it sure is. Some other games around the area tonight. You've got Benton against Hamilton County this evening. You've got Altamont against Effingham St. Anthony. That could be an interesting one. Nashville at DuQuoin. That could be a trap game for the Hornets because DuQuoin's played pretty well this year, and they definitely play well at home. That could be a trap game for Nashville tonight.
Yeah. We'll be at Nashville Friday night.
We sure will be. The Weber Trojans are going to be at Nashville. It's going to be Nashville Senior Night this Friday night. Ron and I will be there for that, and certainly look forward to that. Here's another score I'm going to be wanting to watch tonight, Ron, and that's a home game for the Sparta Bulldogs because, again, you know, their leading scorer has been out with busted ribs. We don't know if he's going to return in time for the regional or not, but they're playing tonight at home against Redbud. Redbud's not a bad team.
No.
So that will be a score that we'll want to kind of watch tonight as well.
Yeah, this is the best Sparta basketball team in many years.
Oh, I would agree with that for sure.
They have such a fantastic facility.
They do.
They're going to get to show that off a little bit hosting that regional.
They do, and Woodlawn will be one of the teams going to that regional, where Sparta will host it next week. We'll take another short break and be right back in Waltonville in just a moment.
If you're looking for a great place to eat, you need to check out Bubba's 2, located in Nason, where they have some of the best pizza around, plus some delicious sandwiches, fish, shrimp, and a whole lot more. They have Extreme Bar Bingo every Tuesday, Last Queen Standing every Thursday, and Ladies Night on Wednesday. Don't forget their annual Cajun Fest coming up in April. You can watch a lot of our games on the big screen at Bubba's. That's Bubba's 2, located at 124 North 5th Street in Nason. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 2 and Sundays from noon till 10.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family, because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVA system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
Well, they just got done playing the school song, The Loyalty, here at Waltonville High School. They had the fans on their feet here. A nice gathering here for this final home game of the year, final regular season game for the Waltonville Spartans, as they use this as a tune-up for the regional. And again, they will play in the regional next Wednesday night at Alvarado. They have a first-round bye because they were the #1 seed, and they'll play the winner of Christopher and Trico. And, Ron, I don't think anybody can disagree, really, with the fact that Waltonville earned that #1 seed, didn't they?
I believe they did, Randy. They absolutely went out and earned it this last half of the season. And, you know, when they're clicking on all cylinders and everybody's healthy and what have you, they are a formidable Class 1A basketball team. Not too many people can send 2 6'6" guys out there that can handle the basketball and shoot the three. And well, and in the 30 games that they played this year, winning 26 of those 30,
you know, they played a lot of 2A and 3A teams and beat a lot of 2A and 3A teams this year. So the strength of schedule that they had, I mean, they've done everything they can. Coach Anthony Lowry, as you see him on the screen there, he's also the athletic director here at school. I believe he's done everything he can to try to get this team ready for postseason play.
I agree.
They upped the ante, so to speak, from last year. I mean, they had a good schedule last year when they went 28-5, but I think they upped the ante even more this year. And like we said, they played in 6 different shootouts this year and faced some good competition and won most of those games.
Yeah, people hosting those shootouts want you to come when you got a good team like this.
Absolutely. You're right. We had the pleasure of doing the game at the Highland Shootout whenever they went in there, and they beat Highland on Highland's floor.
Yeah.
You know, and Highland's a Class 3A team. And to go into Highland and beat them on their floor in their shootout, hey, that's not an easy thing to do.
They beat Marion at home this year.
Right. They beat.
I don't mean at home. I mean at Marion's home.
Right. Yeah, exactly. They beat Carterville on a neutral floor in the Carbondale shootout, and that was Carterville's first loss of the season at that point in time. It was the only loss they had for quite a while. So some real signature wins this year for this Waltonville team, and they're all thrilled to be 26-4 and have those wins, but they're still a prize that they're chasing, and they want to win that sectional tournament. That's the prize that they seek.
Yep.
They want to win that sectional tournament, and their pathway this year, while it's not easy, it's a little bit easier, shall we say? It's let's call it favorable. Okay, it's favorable.
And if they do win that puts them in the Jacksonville Super Sectional, right?
That's where the Super Sectional would feed at for them. Yeah. So they'll be in the regional at Alvarado. They'll be in the Trico Sectional, and if they would come out of there as sectional champions, they would then advance on to the Jacksonville Bowl, and you have officiated a game there before, haven't you?
I have. I did a Super Sectional there. It's a really cool place, you know. Mm-hmm. It's like you said, the floor is kind of sunk down, and when you walk in, you can just look down at the gym floor, and it's a pretty cool place.
Seats a ton of people, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We'll take one more break. Be back with the starting lineups and the play-by-play in just a moment.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
If you become the recipient of a speeding ticket or traffic offense, the attorneys at Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon can help you. At Olson & Reeves, they have assisted hundreds of drivers in Southern Illinois in an effort to keep the ticket from affecting your driving record and your insurance cost. Olson & Reeves can also assist you with estate planning, creating a will, and navigating the probate process. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company resides inside Olson & Reeves so that you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, downtown Mount Vernon. Call 618-316-7322.
Back here at Waltonville with our national anthem. Well, if that American flag doesn't impress you, I don't know what does. That's always a treat here at Waltonville High School, the huge flag that they lower from the ceiling. We're ready to meet the starting lineups for both teams, and we'll begin with the Cisne Running Lions, coming in with a record of 6-18, coached by Colin Klingler. They'll go with number 5, Howard Hagan. He's a 5'11 senior. Also number 23 is Will Coyne. He's a 6'3 junior. Number 25 is Tucker Bowen. He's a 5'11 sophomore. Number 34 is Brendan Williams. He's a 6'2 senior. And rounding out the starting 5, number 43 is Zach Dagg. He's a 6'2 junior. So again, they will go with Howard, Coyne, Bowen, Williams, and Dagg for Coach Colin Klingler and the Cisne Running Lions.
Been a Dagg or a couple of Daggs played for Fairfield in the last few years.
Yep, and been some Daggs over there at Wayne City too, for sure. All right, now let's meet the Waltonville Spartans and their starters tonight. It's going to be Witten Dever. Where's number 1? He's a 5'11 junior. Number 10 getting the start tonight is Zach Hopper. He's a 5'10 senior. Number 22 is Weston Rose, a 5'11 senior. Number 24 is Riley Stewart, 6-foot senior. And rounding out the starting 5 is Jagger Mayville, 6'6 junior. Mayville wears number 35. Again, Gage Peterson is in street clothes tonight. He will not play, as again he is just on a precautionary basis. He's had a little bit of a tweak to his leg. Nothing real serious, but just taking it easy. Don't want to overdo anything, and got to be ready for that regional next Wednesday night. As you see the Waltonville cheerleaders. Cisne Running Lions, of course, were coached for many years by Kevin Bowen, who's principal at the school, and he is in the house tonight.
He is in the house. I spoke to him.
I had a chance to talk to him a little bit, too.
Mount Vernon boy.
Yes, he is. Also played at Rend Lake College, just like you did, Ron. So good to see Kevin tonight.
Got the officials, Randy.
Yeah, you've got those. Go ahead.
Brandon Sensel. Lane Michael and Blaine Lambert.
All right. Appreciate that. Glad to have those guys in the house tonight.
Without officials, it's just recess.
You got it. Spoken from an official of 32 years himself. You probably coined that phrase, didn't you?
It's a pretty cool phrase.
It is. I have to admit, that's a good one. That is a good one. All right, it is going to be Jagger Mayville jumping in the center circle against Brennan Williams. We're ready to get this Midland Trail Conference game underway. Again, Cisne Running Lions 2-5 in the conference, and Waltonville is 6-1 and trying to
grab a part of that crown.
You got it. Weston Rose right out of the gate with a three-pointer.
That's a good way to start it if you're a Waltonville fan.
That's a great way to start it for the Spartans. You bet. Running Lions will bring it up. We welcome all the people watching from Wayne County and the Cisne area tonight. It's actually called the North Wayne School District as Witten Dever gets the steal. Brings it up. Shovel passes it down underneath, and it's out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover as it went off Zach Hopper's hands. Adam Ellis is the superintendent up at Cisne. He was a longtime basketball coach, too.
Yeah, he was.
Long three out front is no good. Adam's probably watching tonight at home. So if you are, Adam, it's good to have you tuned in here. Witten Dever back up for Waltonville as Cisne had missed a shot outside. As Mayville's got it in the corner, they look to double team him. He gets around, though, and goes up for the shot, gets fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, that's going to be on Brennan Williams.
You can communicate with us tonight during the game. We always love to hear from our viewers. Just jump on our Facebook page, AreaSports.net on Facebook. Hop on that messenger there on that Facebook page where you find the scores and all other kinds of sports stories every day on AreaSports.net Facebook. Send us a message through that Facebook messenger. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. You might have some questions about the upcoming regional tournaments, postseason, or anything like that. maybe Ron and I can answer some stuff for you if you got a question, things you're wondering about. We can't guarantee you we'll have all the answers, but okay, we'll try.
Jagger 1 for 2 from the line there. He's a member of our all left-handed team.
He sure is. And with just a single twin tower out there tonight, you might say it's a little bit more pressure for Jagger tonight, so we'll see how he responds to it. As Cisne has the ball out front, there's a pickoff. And it's stolen away by Riley Stewart. He goes down, misses the shot, but there's a putback.
Mayville there to clean it up.
Yeah, he was, and that's exactly what big guys are supposed to do, and he was there to clean it up. 6-0 Waltonville here on the start. Picking up the dribble out front, they come to Howard. Now inside the paint, they go down low to Williams. Nothing down there, so they'll come back out to Coyne. Coyne picks up his dribble. He's guarded by Hopper.
That's a cool name too, Randy.
Yeah.
Will Coyne.
Will Coyne, yeah. That is a great name. Ahead, it's Witten Dever on the turnover by Cisne as Dever brings it up for the Spartans. To Mayville, now to Rose. He's already hit one shot from outside. Now to Stewart. Stewart tries to get it down to Mayville. He actually threw it over his head. You got to throw it pretty high to throw it over Mayville's head, you know?
Yeah, you do.
Into the ball game for Cisne. Number 12 is Brady Bowles. Bowles is a 6'2 senior. That gives them a little more size out there as he comes into the game for Coyne. Here is the pass to Dag. Dag puts up the shot. It's off the back iron. No good. And rebound by Mayville. He'll bring it up for Waltonville. Out to Hopper. Hopper now gives it to Dever. Dever on the right corner. Now back down to Riley Stewart. He's double teamed in the corner.
Mr. Baseline.
He goes up for the shot, draws the foul. He's making that baseline move, isn't he?
Mr. Baseline.
Yeah, he's been the baseline beast all season long for Waltonville. He'll be at the line for a pair.
That's 2 fouls on Brennan Williams.
First one is no good. Another one is upcoming here for Riley Stewart, 6-foot senior. He was out for a while with an injury, but he's been back, and they're certainly glad to have him back as he makes the second one. 7-0 here to start the game for the Waltonville Spartans.
You know, these teams play a lot more games now than they used to at the high school level, and that might lead to more injuries.
Yep, that's almost a steal, and it is. Stewart takes it away after it was knocked away by Rose. Now Rose has it in the front court. Down to Mayville. Mayville works on the post, pivots. Goes up for the shot, in and out. There's a rebound by Dag. Dag gets the outlet pass to Bowen. Over in the corner goes. Three-pointer up and in by Bowles, who came off the bench.
Yeah. Gets him off the schneid.
Brody Bowles with the three-point shot. Makes it 7-3. Here is Stewart on the baseline.
Blocked.
That's blocked. Mayville gets it back, puts it back up, tipped up. No good by Stewart, and this time Dag comes away with a rebound, and Cisne brings it up the court. Long three-pointer is put up out front by Bowen.
NBA three.
That was deep. He shot that from the V on Ville.
Is that Kevin's son?
It is Kevin's son.
So he's got an older brother then, right? That played a couple years ago.
He does, Now Tucker Bowen, is the one playing now. Yeah, Kevin could put him up from outside. Kevin was a good ball handler, though, too, and playmaker back in his playing days. Inside, Witten Dever shovels it over in the corner to Rose. He'll put up the three ball and drains it. Nothing but net. Weston Rose.
You know, Randy, we got another coach, not head coach, but we got another coach in the MTC this year that coached basketball at Cisne.
Who's that?
Robbie Flanagan.
Oh, well, yeah, sure, of course. Yeah, absolutely. You lost me there for a minute. I thought you were going somewhere else with that. Who hit that three-pointer?
Will Coyne.
Okay. 10-6. Here's a three by Zach Hopper. That's no good. Rose gets the rebound.
Nice pass.
Good pass to Hopper. Misses it. There's Stewart cleaning it up. the baseline beast. 12-6 Waltonville. Under 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter.
And Robbie Flanagan, like Kevin Bowen, also an ex-Mount Vernon Ram.
That's exactly right. Weston Rose brings it up for Waltonville after the missed shot by the Lions. To Stewart, now out to Mayville. Back to Rose. Now to Stewart on the wraparound, out to Dever for three. Boom! Witten Dever bombs it in.
I think that's Witten's first shot attempt.
I think it is too. And that's what, the third three-pointer of the game here for Waltonville? For
Waltonville, yeah. Yeah, Weston Rose has two.
Right. 15-6 the score. Here's
nice
his turnaround
shot.
That's up and in by
Howard
Hagen, right?
I think it's Howard.
Hagen Howard, yeah. Yes, Hagen Howard. Sometimes when you got two first names, it seems like it. Here is Riley Stewart working down on the block. They knock it away and throw the pass up ahead to Bowles. Bowles takes it inside the paint. That's going to be a charging foul.
Eric Atwood in there. I believe he's a freshman.
Yes, you're right. Eric Atwood in the game. Where's number one? He's actually
he's a
sophomore.
Yeah,
he's a sophomore. Right. All right. Brendan Klingler comes in the game for Waltonville, 5'11" senior. Weston Rose brings it up for the Spartans over to Mayville. Now to Klingler in the corner. Skips it way over to Rose. Back to Mayville for three. How about it? He gets him on the three-point parade.
Two, I guess. I
gave him a two?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll take a point off the board then. He can hit the three, though.
Yeah, he can.
He was just inches away from it right there. Here comes a double team. Spartans going for the steal, and jump ball is called. And possession arrow leaves it with Cisne. Minute 13 left here in the first quarter. As you see the clock in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. A lot of you have said that you like that addition that we've made here. We're trying to make it as informative for you as we can. Long three outside, no good, and it's going to be a foul, and it's going to be out of bounds to Cisne. There are a few places where you can't do the clock, just the way the building is configured or where the broadcast booth's at. It makes it difficult for us to make that happen, but this is one place where it works very nicely.
That foul was on Riley Stewart. That's the first personal on Waltonville.
Here's a pass to Klingler. He gets the trailer to Dever, but Dever misses the bucket, but there's the cleanup by Mayville. Cleanup on aisle 9,
yeah.
Jagger Mayville.
7-point first quarter for Jagger.
And that ball is knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Cisne. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lions have it. JV contest was won by Waltonville, if you just joined us, 77-48, and they ended up with a record of what, Ron?
14-2.
14-2 for the season. So an outstanding JV season for the junior varsity Spartans.
Undefeated in the MTC.
Here is a drive by Howard. That's no good. Rebound Mayville. He brings it up himself. Out to Klingler. Now
might play for one shot here.
They might. Down to 23 seconds. Again, playing without Gage Peterson tonight, who's in street clothes, just a precautionary measure. He's had a little bit of a tweak to a leg, but nothing serious. Here's a three-pointer by Klingler. Yes! Well, they ran the clock, got it out for a nice open look, and Klingler hit an ace, just like he does on the golf course. Makes it 22-8 after one quarter of play. We'll take timeout in between quarters and be back with second quarter action here in 30 seconds.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Are you going on a vacation soon or perhaps a weekend getaway? Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon is your dog's home away from home, featuring an outside turf playground that your dog is going to love. And if your dog needs grooming or obedience training while it's here, we can handle that too.
In fact, we've even got a presidential suite with flat screen TV and ceramic tile. Check it out on our website.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Welcome back here to Waltonville High School. Spartans get off to a good start, leading at 22-8 after first quarter. What are you seeing out there, Ron?
Well, Ray, for Waltonville, I was just thinking, playing this game without Gage could be a blessing in disguise, if we get in the postseason and he gets in foul trouble or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have experience of playing an entire game without him.
Yeah.
So they look like a pretty good ball club out there the first quarter without Gage in the lineup. And for Cisne, I've seen them play just in bits and pieces back around Christmas time, and they look like an improved ball club to me.
Well, I think, when they played that game against Woodlawn here a couple weeks ago and pushed them to the limit, I think
gave them some confidence.
Gave them a lot of confidence. And I was talking to Coach Colin Klingler before the game, and he said exactly that. He said, yeah, it did give us confidence. He said, we didn't win the game, but man, we knew we were right there. We played with them, and we gave them all they wanted. So
yeah.
Ball's knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Spartans' ball as they get it into Stewart. Riley goes up. Might have been partially blocked. Got the rebound back, and then a foul's going to be called.
I mean, if you're in the Midland Trail Conference this year, that's a tough gig, man. If you're not Weber or Woodlawn or Waltonville.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. I mean, Wayne City's had a decent year. They have 15 wins on the season.
The only blessing was you only have to play everybody one time instead of twice.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. Here's a pass into Mayville. Turns around, goes up. Nope. Traveled first.
Yep. Good call.
Traveled first. So you would have blown the whistle on that one.
Yeah,
huh?
that's a good call.
You called it. You called it from here.
It's either travel or jump ball. I don't think he had to hold the ball long enough for it to be a jump ball. So
here's a pass into the high post, and that's going to be a blocking foul on Spartans as we had some contact there in the lane.
Yeah, it's on Riley Stewart. That'll be his second.
Jeff Hacker, the Hack, is watching. He says, tell Kevin Bowen hi. Absolutely. All right, Hack. He wanted us to mention that Nathaniel Marlowe did a great job at Campground Baptist Church where he actually delivered a sermon.
I saw some of that on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he reminded us that Kevin Bowen played for Lee Emery.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, he did. Free throws were both good for Cisne. Emery, of course, was the coach at Mount Vernon prior to Doug Creel. Creel was an assistant for him. That's stolen away.
Klingler with a nice steal and an assist.
And gets it down to
Mayville
for the deuce. That was a great steal and a dish. Give him the assist. Absolutely. We're in the second quarter here. Under 7 minutes to play before the half. Shots missed by Cisne. Rebound. Waltonville bring it back up. Wittendever with it. Shovel passes it inside as Mayville scores and gets fouled.
And one.
It's good unselfish basketball there by the Waltonville Spartans.
Fouls on Dag, his first.
As Mayville will be at the line for the and one.
Mayville's got 11 points already, and he's really picking up the slack for Gage being out tonight.
Yeah, he's stepped right into that role and answered the call, hasn't he?
Yeah, big time. 12 points already.
Makes the free throw. It's 27-10. Well, the freshman we talked about in the JV game is in the game right now for Cisne. That's Trey Bullard. Let's see how he does here at the varsity level tonight. Pass comes out here to Coyne. Bullard comes over and sets a screen. Here comes a double team. Now they get it in the corner. Out to the top it goes to Coyne.
You got Carter Stewart out there. And
yeah, Carter Stewart is out there. Yeah.
Beckett. Brigham Beckett.
Ball is turned over by Cisne. It's going to go back to Waltonville. We're going to have to get these kids under control here around the table. They're getting a little unruly. shot is put up by Carter Stewart. No good, and got a foul called. And Stewart's going to.
I think that's on Coyne.
Going to go to the line to shoot a pair.
It is his first.
Carter Stewart at the line. He's a 5'10 junior. And he just didn't quite roll in, did it?
Yeah, Carter Stewart, he's going to play a lot of basketball next year for Waltonville.
I would say he is, yep. And he made the second free throw. Back in the front court. Cisne's got the basketball. There's the freshman with it, Trey Bullard. Puts up the shots, no good. Comes off there. Here's Weston Rose with it, bringing it back up quickly for Waltonville. Gets it over to Beckett, who missed the shot. And then underneath, we got a foul. And that foul's going to go on Waltonville.
I think it's on Mayville.
And coming up a little gimpy is Hagan Howard. And he's not feeling too well. He's going to have to come off the floor. He might have rolled an ankle or bumped a knee or something, but he's going to come off the floor. Yeah, Eric Atwood, the sophomore, is out there, number 1. Still got Bullard out there and Dag for Cisne. And Bowen has the basketball. And he gets it to Coyne, whose shot is off the back iron. Battle for the rebound, and Mayville comes away with it. Carter Stewart will bring it up for the Spartans. Gets it over to Klingler. Now in the corner it goes. They're trying to post up Mayville against Dag. Now they get it to him. He tries to thread the needle in there to Klingler on the give and go, but Mayville had position. Probably should have just pivoted and went up.
Yeah, a little baby hook.
Uh-huh. I mean, he can easily shoot over those guys. Dever is back in the ball game now for the Spartans. Here's Mayville. Shot is short. Rebound is grabbed out of there. As Cisne comes up with it. Get it ahead to Dag. Dag's cut off on the baseline. Gets it out to Bullard. Bullard takes it to the rack and scores. There you go. There's that freshman making a move.
Nice move.
Trey Bullard, 6'4" freshman. So he scores here at the varsity level against the Waltonville varsity. And, Bullard's going to be a nice player. He keeps working at it. He's got the tools. Got the size and got the tools.
Yeah, got the body.
Just got to go to work. All right, here's Brigham Beckett with it for Waltonville. Out to Dever. I think I mentioned this already, but for those of you watching from Wayne County or Cisne, I'll just remind you that they play in the regional next week at Edwards County against Edwards County. And ironically enough, they play at Edwards County in a regular season game this Friday night.
Oh, wow.
So they're going to play them back-to-back. Going to play them on Friday and play them on Monday. How about that?
And that regular season game is also at Edwards County?
Yes.
We had that situation here with Waltonville and Thompsonville just a year or two ago.
I remember that. You're right. They did.
Exact same thing.
Yeah. I mean, Coach Klingler said, well, it's not ideal, but he said the one silver lining, I guess, out of it is the fact that we will have an opportunity to go over there and play in that gym on Fridays. So when we go back on Monday, at least, we will have shot in that gym and, be somewhat familiar with it. So, that's wild. Play them on Friday, play them on Monday. As the ball goes out of bounds, it's
Mayville with a block.
Yes. Rejected by Mayville. Yeah, Jaggers had a big game so far. Again, if you just joined us, Gage Peterson not playing for Waltonville tonight as he sits out the game, does a precaution for his leg, which is nothing serious, but just don't want to don't want to let it nag. Got to get ready for that regional. Waltonville does not play another game after tonight until next Wednesday, so they're going to have 8 days off. Play next Wednesday night in the regional at Alvarado against the winner of Christopher versus Trico. I guess that's the 8-9 game then.
Yeah. I know they've played Christopher. I don't know if they played Trico this year or not.
Yeah, I don't know if they have or not either. I don't recall them playing Trico.
Woodlawn just played Trico and won by about 15, but I don't think Waltonville played Trico.
Yeah. It's not a shooting foul to be out of bounds to the Spartans. As checking in the game for Cisne is Brody Bowles, 6'2 senior. 3:01 left here in the first half as pass comes into Mayville. It's knocked away and stolen by Dag. Dag's going to bring it up for Cisne. Tries to go behind the back, and they pick his pocket. Carter Stewart now down underneath. Klingler with a layup. And feeding the ball to him was the big man, Mayville. So good ball movement that time by Waltonville after the steal. Here's Cisne back in the front court as Dag had it in the lane, and he gets fouled.
I think it's on Klingler, his first.
Aaron Billington and Jaden Hatcher are assistant coaches on Cisne this year with head coach Colin Klingler. As the pass is stolen away, Mayville's got it in the front court. Look out. Mayville taking it inside. I think he wanted to jam it, but there wasn't enough room. And we got a foul right at midcourt.
Carter Stewart, his first personal.
Kudos to athletic director Jeff Baker up at Cisne. He does a great job up there, both for their high school and their grade school programs. And anytime we need anything, whether it be a roster, a schedule, or, a bracket for a tournament that they're hosting or involved in, Jeff always provides it to us, so appreciate that very much. And they always are good about sending scores to us, too, that we can post on AreaSports.net. So kudos to everybody up there at Cisne with the cooperation that they always provide. And
I have a good friend at Cisne who may be watching.
Mike Wood?
Shout out to Jimmy Barnfield.
Jimmy Barnfield, okay.
Yeah. Jimmy owns a bar there on the Main Drag in Cisne.
Okay. All right.
Maybe they got a game on the big screen TV.
Pass comes inside there to Aiden Wilson, who's in the game for
got an offensive foul there on Witten Dever.
So Wilson, 6-foot junior in the game for Sparty with 1:45 to go here in the first half. Bowen brings it back up for the running Lions, and we got a foul away from the ball here. What? Oh, I think they're talking about the clock. It's not a foul. Talking about the clock. Okay. Now they're going to inbound the ball. Cisne basketball here right in front of us. Dag has it in the corner. He'll put one up. It's short. A battle for the rebound, and Carter Stewart comes away with it. Gets it up to Witten Dever. Dever in the corner now to Rose, back to Dever. Oh, almost a steal, but goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with Waltonville. Friday night, Ron and I will be over at Assembly Hall in Nashville as the Weber Trojans face.
Weber Trojans walk into a hornet's nest.
That's well said. Kudos. That's well said. You've been working on that one.
I've been waiting for that.
You've been waiting for that one. I love it. Yeah, the Hornets' nest. That's right. And the Hornets are state ranked in 2A.
Yeah, only 2 losses on the season. They've won like 20 games in a row, Randy.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So certainly.
They play a pretty good schedule, too.
Certainly the Trojans will have their hands full Friday night. But, we'll be there to bring you all that video play-by-play action. It's senior night at Nashville as well. And we'll capture all that for all the Nashville fans, too, all the senior festivities before the game.
There's going to be a foul on Dag. going to be a second.
So, going to the line will be Carter Stewart. Stops the clock with 38 seconds here in the first half. Stewart's free throw's good. He had a good JV game tonight. Back in the contest, Brigham Beckett for Waltonville, replacing Whit Endeavor. Special shout out to all the sponsors who have helped make all of our broadcasts possible this year. You see them rotating their names, their logos on the screen in the left side of our scoreboard there. And I want to thank all of them. And if you do business with any of them or see any of them, be sure to pass along your thank you as well. Appreciation. The pass goes down low to Brody Hutchcraft for the Deuce. Hutchcraft is a freshman for Cisne. Down to 17 seconds. Uh-oh, that one's over and back. Kind of got away there from Beckett, and it's over and back. It'll be Cisne ball here. They'll have a chance to get a shot off with 15 seconds to go in the half. Reed Robinson in the ball game for Waltonville, number 30. Let's see if the Run Alliance can get a shot off. Here's Bowen with it. Taken away, stolen by Stewart. 6 seconds left. Gets it up to Rose. Rose with a layup, missed it. Wilson tries to tip it. The ball is loose, and horn sounds, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So both teams will go to the locker room here at halftime, and our score at intermission is Waltonville 33 and Cisne 14. We'll come back, take a look at the first half stats, talk to you more about what's to come this week, and look ahead to next week and the regionals and all that stuff too. Give you all the lowdown, and maybe pass along a few scores too of other games. All coming up here on AreaSports.net.
If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes. Perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Like sports, delicious food, and great drinks, you're going to love JJ's Sports Bar in Mount Vernon. Whether you stop by for brunch, lunch, or dinner, JJ's has something for you, including delicious wings, a variety of burgers, and of course, top-notch service. You like drinks? They have them at JJ's, including your favorite drafts and even margarita flights. Try the burrito tacos, or maybe perhaps the nachos. How about the shrimp? They even have steaks and pasta at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, located on the west side of Mount Vernon.
Shout out to everybody watching at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill tonight on the big screen. And hope you're enjoying the game and the good food and service that you get there at JJ's. Don't forget they got half-price appetizers tonight from 8 o'clock until close. That means they're going on right now. Ask your server about that. Half-price appetizers from now until close at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill on the west side of Mount Vernon.
Andrea Baker, the broker-owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
Have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With mobile deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To-Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To-Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Welcome back here to Waltonville High School. Randy Olson alongside with Ron Stannard, a longtime basketball official. We'll get a shout out to a few people who have sent us messages or posted, said they're watching with us tonight. Marianne is watching from North Carolina and says, "Go Spartans."
Wow.
Don's watching tonight. Darlene's watching. Jane's watching. Good to have all of you tuned in tonight, enjoying this action with us. Our halftime score, Waltonville leads over Cisne 33-14. What's it look like in the stat book, Ron?
All right, Randy. Cisne Running Lions had 5 players break the scoring column in that first half, led in scoring by Will Coyne, who has 5 points. Brady Bowles has 3 points. Then you got Hagan Howard with 2 points, Brody Hutchcraft with 2 points, and Trey Bullard with 2 points for a total of 14. Cisne committed 6 personal fouls in the first half. They were 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. For the Waltonville Spartans, they had 6 players break the scoring column, led in scoring by Jagger Mayville with 14 points. Witten Dever had 3 points. Riley Stewart has 3 points. Weston Rose with 6. Brendan Klingler with 5 points. 2 points for Carter Stewart for a total of 33. The Spartans also committed 6 personal fouls in that first half. They were 5 out of 9 from the free throw line. So Jagger Mayville picking up the slack, Randy, with a 14-point half with his partner Gage Peterson sitting this one out.
Yeah, he has filled in, well, not really filled in, but he's taken the reins, I guess you could say, admirably.
Admirably.
And done a nice job here in the first half.
You took that word right out of my mouth.
Admirably?
Admirably.
That's the word of the night, admirably.
Yep.
Don't know if I can spell it, but I can say it. Right. All right. Well, next week, of course, it's a big week. Regionals will begin. And since this is Midland Trail Conference basketball, we'll talk about where the Midland Trail teams are going. We've already told you that Waltonville's going to Alvarado, and they don't play till Wednesday night. They got a first-round bye because they were the #1 seed, and they'll get the winner of the Christopher Trico game. We also mentioned that Cisne will be playing at Edwards County on the first night, and that's at Edwards County, so they'll have a challenge there on Monday night. They're going to play Edwards County a regular season game this Friday night, so they'll be playing them twice, pretty close back-to-back. Woodlawn Cardinals of the Midland Trail, they'll have a home game in the regional on Monday night as they will host Ziegler Royalton. Weber Trojans will also have a home game on Monday night as they will host Christ Our Rock.
The Stallions.
The Stallions, right. See if we can come up with a few scores here for you, as there are some interesting games going on around the region tonight. We mentioned Woodlawn's on the road at Dietrich tonight.
Yeah, Dietrich, that's way up there. That's like a suburb of Effingham.
That's up there close to T-Town, too, yeah. At halftime, Trenton Westclin leads Chester 33-22. Marion leads Heron at the half 27-19. Well, here's a bit of a surprise. Cesar-Valliere leads Christopher at halftime 19-13, but that's a big rivalry game.
That's a rivalry game.
That's a big rivalry game. Speaking of rivalries, Fairfield and Flora are playing tonight. That's a big rivalry game. An old NEC rivalry that's now a Black Diamond rivalry. And,
I had a guy tell me one time at Fairfield Flora game, he said, I don't care if we win another game the entire year as long as we beat them.
That's funny. That game is tied, so they're having quite a battle over there. I think that's being played maybe at Conley Gym in Flora tonight. Fairfield and Flora tied 20-20 at the half in that one. Let's see. What else we got?
Yeah, we need that Woodlawn Dietrich score. Somebody's got it.
All right, somebody's got that. Send it to me. Mount Carmel leads Grayville actually beat Grayville. That game's already over. I think they played a varsity only game. Mount Carmel beat Grayville 48-40 tonight. That is a final. And we'll see if we can come up with a score on that Dietrich Woodlawn game. We'll take another short break. Be back with more in just a bit.
If you become the recipient of a speeding ticket or traffic offense, the attorneys at Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon can help you. At Olson & Reeves, they have assisted hundreds of drivers in Southern Illinois in an effort to keep the ticket from affecting your driving record and your insurance cost. Olson & Reeves can also assist you with estate planning, creating a will, and navigating the probate process. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company resides inside Olson & Reeves so that you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, downtown Mount Vernon. Call 618-316-7322.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here live at Waltonville High School as the buzzer has sounded, both teams being called back to their respective benches as we get ready for the start of the second half here. I do have a halftime score from Dietrich. Woodlawn leads Dietrich at the half, Ron, 29-18.
All right.
29-18, Woodlawn leads Dietrich at the half. And that's a big tune-up game for both of those teams because both of them should be able to make some noise in their respective regionals. Of course, Dietrich's going to be in the same regional with Lawrenceville and North Clay at North Clay, so that one's going to be a toughie for them for sure. But you just never know, and that's why you play the games. Speaking of playing the game, that's what we're going to do here. Start second half action. And teams will change ends, and with the basketball will be Waltonville to start the second half. And they'll have Rose on the floor, and got a Hopper on the floor. Here's Rose with it, driving inside, gets the shot blocked, but a foul's going to be called. Mayville, Dever, and also Stewart. So the original starting five that began the game tonight for Waltonville is starting the second half.
Fouls on Eric Atwood, his first.
Weston Rose will be at the line here for Waltonville, and he makes the first one.
7 points for Rose. He had 2 big threes in that first half.
It's my understanding that Rob Flanagan's actually coaching the game tonight for Woodlawn up at Dietrich because sickness has hit both the Coopers tonight. Kyle Cooper is not playing, and Luke Cooper is not coaching tonight. As Jagger Mayville takes it down after the steal and scores.
Interesting, and again, that can help Woodlawn in the long run as well.
Yeah, the fact that they're playing that game without Kyle Cooper. So, Brad, thanks for passing that along to us. Appreciate it.
It sounds like they're doing pretty well. They got, a double-digit lead?
Yeah. Of course, Dietrich could be playing without somebody too, you know. I mean, this is the time of year where unfortunately, you do get sickness involved. Yeah. And you hope that everybody can stay healthy because you want to have your best guys out there come postseason, that's for sure. And it all starts next week. Here's Whitten Dever in the front court. Tries to thread the needle down underneath with a bounce pass to Stewart. The ball somehow careens back to Dever. He tries it again on the other side to Hopper, and Hopper gets fouled, and Zach will go to the line for Waltonville.
That's maybe the third personal foul on Brennan Williams.
Sparta leads Redbud 18-10 midway through the second quarter. So we were kind of wanting to watch that score tonight to see how Sparta did. Still don't know if that starter has returned yet or not, or whether he will return for postseason. He had 2 broken ribs, suffered in the Pinckneyville game.
Yeah, that's pretty painful.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to come back from. Second free throw is also good. Got them both. 38-14. Cisne will bring it back up. Here's Bowen with it. Goes to the high post, gets it back, puts up a three. That's off the back iron. Dag battles for the rebound, but Stewart comes away with it. Rifles the pass out to Rose, who tries to get it down underneath to Dever, and it's stolen away. Cisne with the basketball, and then a foul is going to be called on Dever.
His second.
It'll be senior night tomorrow night at Shagnon Gym for the Mount Vernon Rams. Be their last home game before they get into postseason. I'll be doing mic duties there tomorrow night. Long three is put up from the corner. That's no good. Dever with the rebound. They introduce everybody involved with the activities at Mount Vernon on senior night. They'll do the band and everything. Good
Nice
pass
pass
down to Mayville. Mayville with the deuce, and boy, give Dever the assist on that one.
18 points for Mayville. Yeah, Randy, the Rams are 20-7. Is that right?
I think that's right. Here's Cisne in the front court, taking it down. Oh, it's blocked by Mayville. And Mayville then grabs the ball after the block.
He's stuffing the stat sheet tonight.
Yeah, he is. Bowles tried to take it in against him, and he rejected that one and then grabbed it.
Jagger's like, just relax, Gage. I got this. Take the night off.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's not good. Whit Dever did something to the ankle. That's not what you want to see this time of year.
Well,
we hope it's not anything serious. He was hopping off in a hurry.
I think he had some ankle issues earlier in the season.
Yeah, he was hopping off the floor in a hurry, and Coach Lowry has definitely got that look of concern on his face, as you can imagine. Well, with this score being 40-14, I look for Coach Lowry to maybe start running more reserves in there the rest of the way. We'll see here.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Here's the steal by Hopper. Hopper's going to take it down. That left it short. Mayville with the follow.
That's 20.
Yeah, you're right about him stuffing the stat sheet. He's doing that. He's done everything but a stuff tonight, but that might be forthcoming. We'll see. Shot in the lane is
There's
no good.
A rebound.
Mayville with another rebound. Yeah, he's going for the triple-double tonight. There's Zach Hopper. They're going to wipe that one off as he was called for the charge. Had the right idea, but bowled the defender over in the process.
Atwood was just standing there waiting for him. Took it. Got the call.
So it'll be Cisne ball length of the floor as they continue to wipe up perspiration on the floor. We have bodies going everywhere here.
That's the first foul on Hopper.
Wayne City defeats Christ Our Rock tonight, 71-31. That's a final. That was a makeup game tonight, I believe. So that's win number 16, I believe, for the Indians, so congratulations to them. Thompsonville takes care of Galatia tonight, 55-31. That's a final. And that's going to be a foul out front on Hopper.
Coach Smith doing a great job down there. You know, Waltonville, or not Waltonville, but Thompsonville Tigers, they got about 18 wins themselves.
Yeah. Well, I got a score you'll want to hear. This is Bree Central against East Altonwood River. You want to take a guess?
I don't know if I want to hear this or not. The last time they played, I think it was 54.
Oh man, there's a 3-ball. No, that's a 2-ball. It's a 2-ball.
I think it's 54-0 the last time they played.
Well,
score I heard.
It's not far from it. It's 53-9.
There you go.
After 3 quarters. Yeah. Boy, Bree Central has really come on strong second half of the season. They're going to be something to contend with in postseason. They've had a great second half and kind of put it all together here. So you got to watch them in 2A. Here's Mayville leaning in, scoring again off glass. Nice move by Jagger.
Yeah, they play pretty good basketball over there at Bree Central.
Yeah.
They've been in their fair share of super sectionals. I know that.
They sure have. Yeah,
another rebound from Mayville.
And then he picks up the ball, gets it ahead to Stewart. Riley takes it in, and it's knocked out of bounds, but Waltonville will keep it. Roxana leads Salem at the half, 32-24. That Roxana team is a pretty talented team. We saw them earlier this year at the Pinckneyville Holiday Tournament. Our buddy Aaron Britton at Nesto Hoops came out with his updated list today as Carter Stewart takes it strong to the glass and scores. Anyway, I started to say that, Aaron Britton, Nesto Hoops came up with a new stat today that he put out, an updated stat of points per game by teams across Illinois. And the team that leads the entire state of Illinois in points per game is a local Jefferson County team. As the shots put up, no good.
Well, somebody other than Mayville just got a rebound. That's news.
That is news flash.
Klingler grabs that out of the air.
Carter Stewart to the glass and scores. Weber Trojans lead the entire state of Illinois in points per game. That's adding up every class, Ron. That's not just 1A. That's every class.
So you can do that when one guy gets 51 points and the other team has 51 points.
So points per game, Weber is averaging 74 points per game, which is 1/10 of a point more than East St. Louis. They're averaging 73.9. So a nice stat there shared to us by Aaron Britton of Nesto Hoops. Oh, look at that. Zach Hopper from the left corner pocket nails the 3 ball.
He's got 5.
You know, he got the start tonight in the absence of Gage Peterson. He's done a nice job. Hunter Mannon's getting ready to come in the game. All right, things are going to get fun. Got a timeout on the court. We'll take one as well and be right back.
If you're looking for a great place to eat, you need to check out Bubba's 2, located in Nason, where they have some of the best pizza around, plus some delicious sandwiches, fish, shrimp, and a whole lot more. They have Extreme Bar Bingo every Tuesday, Last Queen Standing every Thursday, and Ladies Night on Wednesday. Don't forget their annual Cajun Fest coming up in April. You can watch a lot of our games on the big screen at Bubba's. That's Bubba's 2, located at 124 North 5th Street in Nason. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 2 and Sundays from noon till 10.
It's considered an off night.
Yeah, that's right. Back here live at Waltonville, as you see Coach Lowry, he's still busy coaching. It's 51-16, but he's coaching hard just like, with a 4-point game. .208 left here in the third quarter. Hunter Mannon is in the game for Waltonville. He's always a crowd favorite.
Zach Hopper's the only starter out there for Waltonville.
Beckett is out there. Klingler is out there. Carter Stewart is out there. And here we go. Cisne with the basketball. They try to go inside the paint. They do to Will Coyne. Shots up. Foul's called. Basket counts. And that's going to send Brody Hutchcraft to the line.
Klingler's second foul.
And he makes the free throw. 51-19. Under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. We'll have a running clock in the fourth quarter as Beckett has it in the lane, puts up the shot, got it. A little runner there by Brigham Beckett.
Didn't take him long.
Looked nice, didn't it? 53-19. Here's Tucker Bowen back in the front court for Cisne. Gets it over to Coyne. Ball gets loose behind them. Picked back up by Hutchcraft. Now here's a drive, and
nice
shot
drive.
Is up and in by Will Coyne. Coyne is a 6'3" junior, so they'll have him back next year.
Yeah, they got some underclassmen on this team.
Yeah, so, they're going to have some size back next year. Bullard, the freshman, is 6'4".
Hunter
Mannon goes to work. And the big man makes some big noise
with
here.
the left hand.
Mm-hmm. It's always fun when Hunter comes in the game. There's a scoop shot that's no good by Bowen. Rebound Kareem's out to Coyne. Back up no good. Rebound this time Waltonville as Klingler brings it up ahead. Klingler with the three. Yes, why not? Brendan Klingler.
8 points for Klingler.
And we're down to 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. That's a steal. Picked off by Carter Stewart. Stewart takes it to the rack and scores. The steal and the deuce by Stewart.
Double figures for Carter Stewart.
How
10
about
points.
that? Great game for Carter tonight. Had a good JV game, too. Shot is short by Bowen. Horn sounds, and that's the end of three quarters. After three, it's Waltonville 60 and Cisne 21. We'll have a running clock in the fourth quarter when we come back.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Back here live at Waltonville High School, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard as Waltonville getting everybody involved. It will be Cisne ball to start the fourth and final quarter as the pass comes in. Down underneath, it's taken away by Beckett. Beckett with the steal, and here come the Spartans. Bounce pass underneath the man, and yes, he gets the bucket and the foul, and the big man is going to go to the charity stripe.
And one.
You know, when you foul Hunter Mann, he doesn't even feel it. He muscled it in. Freshman coming into the game. Caden Brelge for Waltonville, number 21. Manning on the free throw. Missed it, but there's a rebound by Beckett. Waltonville will control it.
You've been studying that Tyson Frick style.
And Manning scores again. And give Hopper the assist. Back the other way we go.
Hunter might make double figures. He's got 6.
He might. We got a lot of time left as Manning's going to pick up a foul there.
Of course,
as he was trying to use a little muscle there on the freshman Trey Bullard.
All-conference Black Diamond football player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely. Here is a drive by Quentin Brooker, who's in the game for Cisne. Nothing there. They'll bring it back out again to the top. Now it's over to Atwood. Atwood is cut off. Inside the lane they go now to Gonzalez, who's in the game. That's Rodrigo Gonzalez. He's a 5'6" senior. Now to the freshman. He'll put up a shot over Manning, and he hit it. How about that? Trey Bullard, the freshman, puts one up over Manning and connects from three-point land. 5:42 left in the game. Here's a drive by Hopper. That's off the mark. Tipped out by Cisne. They grab the rebound as Benjamin Spitzner brings it up. So Coach Klingler's been able to clear his bench tonight, too, for Cisne. Ball is loose. Bullard will put up another three, and he drains another one. Yep. I'm telling you, he's got the tools to become a pretty special player here over the
8 points
course of the next 3 years.
8 points for Trey Bullard. You know, that's a great name for a basketball player, Trey.
Yeah, and he's hit a couple trays here.
Yeah.
You got it. But we've saw him with some good inside moves in that JV game. Here's Hopper for three. Why not? Why not? Zach.
8 points for Zach Hopper. He's the only starter out there.
He is a senior. He's playing his final game here in the friendly confines of Waltonville High School. Here's the freshman, Brelge. Now the hopper, open for three. No. Stolen away. Picked off by Jackson Dees, who's in the game. There's Mannon. He's making a bid for double figures, isn't he?
He's got 8.
4:19 to go. The freshman again on the other end, no good by Bullard. And we got
a running clock, so they
more guys checking in here.
Yeah, refs blow the whistle, let these guys in.
Yeah, Joe Shaw is going to check in the game. Aiden Wilson's going to check in also for Waltonville. Looks like Hunter Mannon's night is done.
Boy, he scored 8 points in a hurry.
Yeah, he did. He's huffing and puffing as he goes to the bench here. All right. Hopper gives it to Wilson out front. Out to Klingler. That's stolen away by Cisne. Stolen right back, yeah. Klingler's got it. You got a Klingler playing for Waltonville and Coach Klingler for Cisne. Don't know if they're any distant relatives or not. Here's a long three that's no good by Reed Robinson, but there's a stick back by Wilson. Aiden Wilson got the rebound. He knew what to do with it. He gets the stick back. 3:05 left. Here's a long three that's off the mark. No good by Spitzner. Rebound Waltonville. Over in the corner to Robinson. Double dribbles called. He wanted to get the pass into Shaw, but he double dribbled first. After three quarters, Marion leads Heron tonight, 35-34. Benton has defeated Hamilton County. That's a final. Benton 51, Hamilton County 41. In other action tonight, we'll have all the scores posted for you later on our Facebook page, AreaSports.net, like we do every night. Here's a shot from the baseline that's no good by Gonzalez. Rebound taken out of there by the Spartans. Reed Robinson has it now in the front court. 2:19 left. There's Shaw from the corner. That is short. Rebound by the freshman Bullard. Gets the outlet pass to Hutchcraft. Back to Bullard. Here's another three. No. Shaw with the rebound. And more guys are coming in the game. Brelge's going to come back in, and so is Dees back in for Waltonville. Hopper is done for the night. He gets the glad hand. Klingler's done for the night. He gets the high fives. All right. Minute 41 and counting left in this one. Dees will bring it up. Out to Wilson. Wilson in the corner to Brelge. Looking inside for Shaw. Back to Wilson again. Now they get it down to Shaw in the lane. Back out it comes to Robinson. His shot from the elbow's no good. There's a rebound by Shaw. Back up and in. Joe Shaw with the rebound and the stick back. 1:07 left. Shot missed by Cisne. Rebound. Waltonville again. Under a minute to play.
Goes by fast when you get to that running clock.
Yeah, it sure does, doesn't it? It zips by. Here's Brelge. Inside to Shaw. Goes up against Bullard and scores. Shaw gets it up and in over the freshman. I put the score on the wrong side a minute ago. Now I got it right. 75-27. That's the correct score.
Shaw, we got a student down there on the mic. I think he's having a good time.
Yeah. Shaw will have the and one. He misses it. Hutchcraft with the rebound for Cisne. Gets it down underneath. Shots up and in by Spitzner. 15 seconds left. I think Waltonville will just dribble this one out. Final regular season game of the year. Final home game for Waltonville, and it's going to be a winner. Spartans win it 75-29. Ron will total up our post-game stats. We'll come back and share those with you here in just a little bit. Again, without Gage Peterson tonight in the lineup, but Spartans still took care of business. 75-29. We'll also give you an update on that Woodlawn score here in just a little bit. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVA system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
Back here live at Waltonville High School, you see the final score. Spartans win it over Cisne in the final regular season game of the year, 75-29. They led all the quarter stops. Ron will give you more details here in just a moment. Again, Witten Dever looked like he might have tweaked an ankle a little bit there in the second half. And he just walked off the floor, though, in his own power. He did have his shoe off, so hopefully he's okay. They've got 8 days to rest up here and get healthy. So Gage Peterson's got a little tweaked leg, didn't play tonight. Like I said, Dever got a little bit of a ankle thing there. Hopefully not too serious, but again, they've got 8 days before they play again. They'll play in the semifinals of the regional, the 1A regional at Alvarado, and they'll play against the winner of Christopher and Trico next Wednesday night. That'll be the next action for the Waltonville Spartans. Cisne Running Lions still have a regular season game left. They'll play Friday night against Edwards County, and then they'll turn around and play Edwards County again next week in the regional. So that's what's next on the agenda for these teams. 37-21 in the second half now. Woodlawn leads Dietrich at Dietrich tonight. So the Cardinals seem to be doing pretty well on the road against a very good Dietrich team tonight, and we understand they're playing without Kyle Cooper tonight, who's sick, as is his brother, the coach, Luke Cooper. So, and again, all those scores we'll have posted for you here later tonight on our Facebook page at AreaSports.net. NCOE defeated Carrier Mills tonight, 86-24. Thanks for sending that in, Michael. And then we were wondering about that Nashville DuQuoin game, how that was going to roll tonight, because it's at DuQuoin. We know they've been playing pretty well this year, but with 7.5 minutes to go in the game, Nashville seems to have it in hand. They're up by 15, 54-39. Thanks for that update sent in to us there, Jeff. Clay is watching from Foley, Alabama tonight, and he's been rooting for his grandson Weston all night long, as well as the Spartans. So, Clay, I'm glad that you could tune in and watch the game with us tonight. So,
isn't there a Lambert's Cafe in Foley, Alabama?
I don't know. Might be.
Maybe he can let us know.
A Lambert's, huh?
Yeah, I
Foley,
think so.
Alabama. Okay.
I think so.
You like to throw those rolls, do you?
Yeah, man. I don't get down there often enough, that's for sure.
Okay.
Well, we would go to the one in Sykeston, Missouri.
Right, yeah, exactly. Okay, well, you let me know when you're ready there, Ron.
I'm ready.
You're ready? Okay. Again,
Yeah.
the JV game was won tonight by Waltonville as well. They beat Cisne 77-48 in the JV contest. Tell us how we got to this point in the varsity contest.
All right, Ray, I want to clarify and confirm this final score of the varsity game is 77-29.
So you and Ben Lappin are matching on that.
Yeah,
then, huh?
yeah.
Okay.
77-29 is the final score. We're going to go with that.
All right.
7 players made the scoring column for Cisne, but they did not have a double-figure score. Leading all scorers was freshman Trey Bullard with 8 points.
Okay.
And very limited playing time.
How
in that
about
varsity
that?
game.
Yeah. I can say he's going to be a player for them.
Yeah. Followed closely behind by Will Coyne, who had 7 points. Hagen Howard had 2 points. Zach Dagg had 2 points. Benjamin Spitzner with 2 points. Brady Bowles with 3 points. Brody Hutchcraft with 5 for a total of 29. The running Lions committed 10 personal fouls. They were perfect from the free throw line, 3 out of 3. For the Waltonville Spartans, they had 11 players break the scoring column. That's the most I've seen this year, I believe, 11 players. Led in scoring by Jagger Mayville with 22 points. Witten Dever had a quiet night with 3 points. Riley Stewart also had 3 points. Weston Rose was 7. Brendan Klingler with 8 points. 2 points for Brigham Beckett. Double-figure scorer in Carter Stewart tonight with 10. 2 points for Aiden Wilson. 8 points for Zach Hopper. 8 points for Hunter Mannon. And 4 points for Joel Shaw. Total of 77. Spartans committed 11 personal fouls. They were 8 out of 15 from the free throw line.
All right. Well, with the win tonight, Waltonville improves to 27-4 on the season. And they don't play again for 8 days. They don't play again until next Wednesday in the Class 1A Regional at Alvarado, where they will take on the winner of Christopher and Trico, who play on Monday night.
And if they win that game, they would match their win total from last season.
Yes, you are right. They were 28-5 a year ago. The year before that, they were 25-7.
To break it, they would have to win the championship game of the regional tournament.
Mm-hmm. And if you're wondering who's on that other side of the bracket down there at Alvarado that they could potentially meet in the championship if they get there, you're looking at potentially New Athens or Steelville, both of whom are quality basketball teams. In fact, New Athens, as of late, has been playing very well. They have 20 wins on the season, and they just knocked off Carlisle the other day. So, that matchup between New Athens and Steelville could be a heck of a game in the other semifinal down there at Alvarado. We are still trying to hammer out a final arrangement as to where we will be next week. We have got some places that have given us the green light to come in and do video streaming, play-by-play, and then there's some places who have completely shut the door and said no because of the NFHS arrangement contract with IHSA. So just stay tuned and keep watching our Facebook page and our website and our Twitter page as to where we're going to be. We'll let you know, but we're going to be somewhere next week, that's for sure. Maybe more than one place. I have a hunch we'll be at more than one place. Probably be rotating around, but we will bring you some action from some area teams in regional play next week.
Right, and people can find out where we're at by doing what?
Going to our Facebook page,
right,
or going to our Twitter page.
And if they sign up for, what is it you always say? If they sign up for,
well, if you
YouTube,
if you subscribe to the YouTube page that many of you are watching the game on tonight, it's first of all it's free to subscribe to that YouTube page, and then you'll get notified. You'll get a notification whenever we go live on a game, and so therefore you'll always know where we're going to be and get notification, and that way it makes it pretty handy to be able to just click on and watch once you get that notification that hey, Randy and Ron are live at such and such place. So there you go. Well, that's going to wrap it up here from Waltonville. It has been a pleasure to do games here at Waltonville this year. It's always fun to come into this facility. We always enjoy visiting with the fans. And, of course, Coach Anthony Lowry has always been very hospitable to us, as not only the coach but as the athletic director.
Yeah, great hospitality here.
Absolutely. So, but that's going to be a final here tonight from Waltonville. We'll be talking to you on Friday night, live from Assembly Hall in Nashville, as the Weber Trojans will take on the Nashville Hornets this Friday night. So until then, for Ron Standard, I'm Randy Olson, reminding you the final score. Waltonville wins it tonight over Cisne, 77-29, and so long from Waltonville.